All right, hello everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. It's a nice and early 6 a.m. here in Texas. I am teapartycthulu. I'm going to be running The Typing of the Dead for you, a wonderful little game made by Smilebit and published by Sega in 1999 in the arcades. I could sit here and blab on all day about this game, but that's what I have the run for. So I'm gonna pop my settings so you know what they are. It's all standard, and we're gonna start arcade mode. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is The Typing of the Dead. This is a 1999 arcade release by Sega. Yes, arcade. You heard me correctly. If you have not seen what the arcade cabinet for this game looks like, please go look at it. I promise you, you will not regret it. Now, I'm going to take the beginning of this... Well, okay. First, I should say, we are not playing the arcade version. This is the PC version. This game got a PC and a Dreamcast port in 2000, which got English localizations in 2001. Now, I'm going to take a bit to explain pretty much all of the tech of the run. As you can see in the bottom right, we have 5 credits. We will have 5 credits most of the time in this game because we're going to be using intentional read sets a lot. So we're going to be skipping the end of stage score countdowns and the cutscenes as soon as we kill the bosses because we can. And then another thing is we're going to be carefully routing out health because of that to work with the continues, because we're going to be doing something called rank management in this game. Rank, if you're not familiar with arcade terms, is adaptive difficulty. It's just a term that arcade games use for whatever reason. I don't actually know what started that trend, but something sure did. And what else are we going to be using? We're also going to be using some intentional game overs for that, just so we can manage all the rank. We get short words. We don't have to type big, long words, big, huge sentences. And then we're also going to be carefully routing out which of the NPCs that we save. And we're not going to be doing any missions in this game. They're all slow. You're going to see mission failed a lot of times in this game. Okay. The game broke there. It was supposed to automatically kill those guys, and it didn't. I've never seen that happen before. That's the first one. Yeah, we're not going to be saving everybody. Sorry, you're all dying to zombies today. Well, we are going to be saving a few people, but most people are going to die because they're slow. We have to wait for them to thank us and stuff. Like this woman right here. Because she runs to the right, opens another door, and opens another zombie. I'm going to let this cutscene play out, because this is legendary. We also can't skip it, so... Here's the first boss. Boss fights in The Typing of the Dead are very, very unique. Because if you played The House of the Dead, you know that bosses are kind of gimmicky. They all have their own little special thing. That is just the same in The Typing of the Dead. Except now, obviously, we're typing. So the first boss is pretty standard. There's nothing crazy about this. It's just we're just going, just typing. It definitely happens later. There are going to be some bosses that are going to be a real problem because of their own unique gimmick. But this is just standard for now. Also, I apologize. You're going to hear my keyboard throughout the entire run. There's nothing I can do about that. It's the cost of speed in this game. Now we've killed Carl. Now we have Zeal to take care of. He's a little dude. If you're a fan of little dudes, this game has quite a few. You're also going to see at the top left, I should explain this now, because this is going to be a real problem later. Also, we're resetting. There is a perfect bar at the top left. If that fills up, you get an extra life. That's kind of a problem because the HP is routed so tightly in this game. We need to continue at very specific points. So we actually don't want that to happen a lot of the time. We're going to need to basically completely change our entire route to accommodate it. This is going to be the first stage where we really see some intentional game overs. Ooh, and missing, apparently. Also, this game's music is fantastic. This is just we're playing arcade mode, which is just a straight port of the House of the Dead 2. This game is just, after all, it's just House of the Dead 2, but you have a keyboard. See if this mission works correctly this time. It's supposed to automatically kill all the enemies in the mission like that. Honestly, I don't know why it didn't do it last time.
Help me! Help me!
Also, the total list of words in this game is so unbelievably massive. Like, there will be plenty of new things. I'll see. We're gonna take a hit here. Like, there's just so many things. You're gonna see something new every single time you play this game. We're gonna continue on this bat, because it's fast, and now we're gonna get real short words. So you can see just how much time this is gonna be saving in total, not having to type out full sentences for all of them. This is one of our first instances of a route change. There are multiple routes for a lot of things in this game. You actually saw it earlier with the car guy we saved at the beginning of this level. If you don't save him, it's a different route through the stage. And we just picked the routes that are fastest, which is going to be some interesting trivia soon. We're going to get hit by these leeches, too. Want to be at 1 health. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the music of this game a lot. The House of the Dead, famous for having really great music. Of course, Sega. It's Sega Arcade. They can't miss. Oh, perfect bonus. Okay, perfect bonus is kind of a problem. I typed too well, so also we need to let this one die. I'm gonna need to route out a game over somewhere, because otherwise we're gonna be losing a lot of time on the boss. I should be able to right here though. So you can see this game is like a real adaptive and reactive speed game. There's just so much you have to keep track of. Right at this one. There's so much like, oh, maybe I failed this word, I was slow on this word. I failed this certain part. Let this guy die, because otherwise he thanks us. You'll see a bunch of ranks and stuff pop up. That's solely for score purposes. It does approximate how fast you type the word, though. So we do want to see a lot of A ranks. That means it's fast, unless it's somebody that we're not saving on purpose. Here's our second boss. This is Hierophant. On a 1cc pace run, this guy is a major problem, but now that we have very solid rank control like this, we're going to be aiming for a lot of 1 cycles. He opens and closes his chest, and you can only type when it's open. On 1cc pace, this is incredibly difficult to get even one cycle. But it's not bad on this certain level of rank. So there, that was all 1 cycles. Pretty simple. Yeah, on 1cc pace, you do not have a lot of time. You gotta go really fast. It's difficult to get even one of them. These should be 2 more hits. Apart from the perfect bonus, this has been a great stage 2 so far. Stage 3 has a lot of complex health management. Like these guys that we're gonna get hit by. Do not pick up that health. It's sometimes the power-ups are random in this game. That one is almost always health.
open the water gate for you.
And of course, with it being routed so tightly, we don't want extra health. That's bad. We're gonna get hit by this. So you can already see our phrases are getting real long already.
What you got cooking?
Yeah, they're really great. Feel free to play along at home and read them out. I promise you won't regret it. We're gonna continue on this. Oh, wow, 2 exclamation marks. I've never seen that one. I'm gonna get hit by it. Oh, I was supposed to get hit by one of them. I've never typed that fast. Oh, I'll get hit by one. Oh, the fishes were too slow. Pick up the right one here, not the left one. Right one is tranquilizer. Weaken zombies. Left one is health, I'm pretty sure. I have 1 more health than I should now, though. I'm supposed to continue on these bats. I can continue on the mission. It's not a problem, though. We're gonna let a lot of people die in this run. Kind of a shame. No high score run here. Here's the coolest boss in the entire game. This is Tower. If you've ever seen Typing the Dead, you'll probably have seen this boss because it's the coolest one. Tower is a quiz show. Yes, a quiz show. The game will frequently try and troll you as well with just blatantly wrong answers that almost look right. Okay, I got real lucky. I just scanned from left to right and hope that the one I read is the right one. There's just some blatant nonsense answers. Oh, oops. There's some blatant nonsense answers and then some troll answers that are almost correct. Also, for some reason, even if you have the game set to US spelling, it still uses British one. Oops, I almost typed the real correct answer on that, like asinine quizzes. The game has a great sense of humor about itself, too. Oh, my health is actually really high, which is a problem. I should be at 1 health right now. So I should have actually not gotten hit by the bats. So we're actually not going to Alt F2 right here because normally we... Well, okay, wait. If I'm at 3 health, it is the better idea. But you can see our words are starting to get long. And that's a real problem. I believe we're also going to be taking a different route because of this, which is not a problem.
Don't kill me! Help!
Yet another mission will fail. We're literally not going to be doing any of these.
We have time for a quick donation?
Sure.
Help me!
Yeah, absolutely. We got a $20 from Robbie P saying, first time donating and my first time watching live. My amazing partner made me a Typing of the Dead costume for Halloween last year. So I just had to donate for this awesome game. Best of luck on an awesome run, Tea Party Cthulhu. Also, I need to know, like, how does a Typing of the Dead costume actually work? Like, do they have a keyboard embedded?
Yeah, if you haven't seen in the cutscenes, actually, it's the same model as the House of the Dead 2, except instead of guns, they have keyboards.
Oh, beautiful.
I believe now we've actually synced up with the normal route. We want to let this guy die. And this was when I was saying about trivia about route changes. I found this during practice for this game, doing this kind of different route, where at the beginning of the stage you actually don't save a guy on the other route. It turns out I was like just doing practice runs and I messed it up. I didn't save the guy. I got a really weird word, like I think I got gizzard or something, and I failed to type it. I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, I want no reset practice. I'll just go along with it. And I did it, and then I got to the end of the stage, I hit my split button, and bam, 10-second gold split out of nowhere. Here's another very cool boss, also one of the best ones, Strength. Strength will have you type out full passages. And some of them are quite funny. There's one in particular, hopefully we see. There's strength done. That was an okay strength.
Arin.
Now's where the health route gets real tricky. We're actually gonna get hit by this guy. We're gonna get hit by the two opening guys. Yeah, strength, the one I was hoping for was, it can have you type the health and safety information of the game, which is my favorite one.
Do you mind if I pop in with a quick donation?
Go ahead.
Sure, we actually have a couple of these. We had $50 from what I think is a fitting name here, the Clickety Clack, and they say, take my dollaroos for this cause. And we had $25 from Alistair saying, how could I not donate to see Arctic in that Sonic costume? Good luck with your co-op run today. I'm really excited to see it. Thank you both so much for your donations. And a generous $100 from Jess O'Rourke saying, GDQ forever. And thank you for that wonderful $100 donation.
Yes, thank you. Keep them coming. It's all for a good cause. So here's the classic. We gotta refight all the bosses as usual. Also a very great line from I almost forgot his name, Zeal. But now it's asking you, hey, remember all the boss gimmicks? Which this boss doesn't have gimmicks, so. On 1cc pace, this one is also quite difficult. This is easily one of the most difficult ones. Because Zeal is very fast. You want to get through this without getting hit. Again, the health route for this stage and up to the end is very, very tight. And especially when it comes to the bosses. But if we do it right, we're going to save a lot of time on this stage and the next one. Here's one. We actually want to get hit by this guy. Doesn't waste any time. Hey, second refight. There's Hierophant again. This one is mildly harder than the first time, sometimes. Because he's a little faster. I like when he starts closed and you just have to guess when he opens like that, and I got it perfectly right. That happens way more often than it really should. Also, my perfect bar is low, which is really good. If you're accidentally typing too well, it becomes a problem. Because you'll start to get perfect bonuses, it'll throw off your health route and everything. That was a good Hierophant too.
Too bad. You're better off that way.
We have a bit more left at this stage. So you can choose to get hit by this guy, but small little optimization is actually going to get hit by one of the next guys. Well, we have another one that drops from the ceiling. What we're looking for, this is a cool little optimization, is that I want to get hit by this left guy. If I do that, it also kills the right guy because the continue clears any zombie that you're currently typing on. Here's the coolest boss in the game, especially if you're a House of the Dead fan, because you'll recognize this boss from the first game. This is the final boss of the first game, Magician. He's also the hardest boss in this game.
That comes as absolutely
Also, it's going to be very
surprise.
difficult. Yeah, he is absolutely brutally hard in the first game, but you have to type perfectly. If you mess up, you take damage, which we want to. We want to be at 1 health at the end of this fight. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, we want to get hit once more, so it's 12 hits. Now, the problem is now we have to do the second phase perfectly. It is much, much, much faster to get hit on the first phase than the second, so I actually had to route out how much health he has this morning. I didn't know this. But now we get very short words, too. Which is going to save a lot of time on Magician. I just have to not mess up at all. But this is looking good. This is looking very good, actually. Only typing the big orb will actually do any damage. But you have to clear the 3 small orbs first. That was a very good Magician fight. And we're on the health route correctly, so we should be able to save a lot of time in Chapter 6. Let's skip this. We will see the end of the score result for this screen, because you cannot start on Chapter 6 in a new run in this game. You can only start at Chapter 5.
I forgot how much of a jam the magician music is.
Yeah, it is great. It is a remix from the first game as well.
It's like they're inviting me.
And do you mind if I hop in with a couple of donations?
Go ahead. It's just going to be going through the stage at this point.
Sounds good. Let's get through some of these. We have Anonymous donating $100. It says, gotta go fast. And $50 from, one moment. I lost my place there. $50 from Kit, who is commenting on the pineapple on pizza thing that I brought up a couple of hours ago. Love seeing all these games done fast. No pineapple and ham on my pizza, but my controversial pizza toppings are chicken, sweet corn, and lamb donor. Trust me. And those all sound like things that you would be typing in Typing of the Dead. So felt it was appropriate there.
Definitely completely true. So I'm probably going to play it a little safe with the health route because the final boss in this game is also pretty infamously difficult. I've actually 1cc'd the entire House of the Dead series, and I gotta be honest, this was the hardest game in the series to do by far. Just because the final boss, especially on 1cc pace, is incredibly hard. But I'm gonna play it a little safe and have probably 1 credit left at the boss. If I do this right. I want to get hit by this guy too. The only problem is there's an item pickup coming up at the other side of this room. It can either be a tranquilizer, which is good, or health, which is bad. I don't know what determines it. It just happens sometimes, so I'm gonna get hit by this guy too. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, I shouldn't. I know exactly what I should do.
What is this place?
I don't know why I actually got hit earlier. That was bad. All right, here's tower. Another tower refight. This one has more health, I think. I also can't get hit for this to work. Okay, good. Tower is definitely like the last bastion of this run. Now we have this, another mission, which you want to get hit on. And then we'll be good for the health route. And then Emperor should be a snitch. Or a cinch, not a snitch. That's the incorrect ordering of those letters.
It's okay. It's not me on the mic without doing the same thing. Actually, while we're on our way, do you mind if I cut in with a couple of donations?
No, go ahead.
Sure, we got $20 from Carson, who says, Katamari and Typing of the Dead while I get ready to go teach. I love weird GDQ. And $25 from Matt saying, this Typing of the Dead run is awesome, and chat playing along is fantastic. Excited for so many more great runs this week. Keep it up, GDQ. And I couldn't agree more. Chat has been absolutely popping off. Keep it up.
I guarantee that they would love this run, just because you can type along at home. Here's Emperor. This is the ultimate life form. He's really hard. But now that I'm at 1 health, I'm gonna make this a lot easier on myself. Because you see the words and phrases are getting real long. There's also a little exploit. You can take the continue and still hit him. But now they're real short now that I took the continue. And I still have 1 credit left, which I should not need 6 lives for this. Oh, I'm about to get a perfect bonus too. I'll have 7 lives. How much your perfect bar goes up is actually proportional to how many perfects you have. So if you start going through the first stage perfectly, you'll get one like every single time you type anything. Sadly, it also makes your rank go up. So I'm gonna start getting longer words. I believe we're at phase 2 now? Yep. This is, he starts summoning the bosses again, which is kind of hard. because they're really fast. But we're almost through it. In my opinion, tower is probably the hardest one that you get. Especially on like 1cc pace. Alright, we're almost done. It will give us 3 questions. This determines what ending we get. Time ends at the end of the last question. There's one question I really hope pops up. Aw, we didn't get it. And... time. Let's see what ending we get. I don't ever read the questions at the end, so I never know what ending I get. There's 3 different ones, 2 joke endings, and the Real House of the Dead 2 ending. And turns on if you answer the last questions correctly. Correctly, quote unquote. Let's see what we get.
Friends, it is not over yet.
Is that all you have to say?
In time, a successor will come. Farewell, friends.
Oh, we got the canon ending. Okay, that one's pretty rare to get. I believe that's 3 correct answers. There's also a bungee ending where he bungees back up the building and then burps at you. And then there's one where he flies into the sky. Now we have the credits. You can also type the credits. It'll cause the zombies to pop out and start dancing. But these are quite long, so I'm going to go ahead and start on my shoutouts. Let's see. My first shout I'd like to give is to the wonderful Mr. Flacklock. Flack, I don't know if you're watching, but you're a very funny guy, and thank you for always making me laugh without fail. Definitely helped me a lot last year. I'd like to give a shout out to the entire Mystery Tournament community, without whom I probably would not be here speedrunning this. And we're having a great time with Mystery Tournament 16 going on. It's awesome. You're the best friends I could ever ask for. I'd like to give a shout out to Camellia for your awesome music that has always put a smile on my face. It will always be on my stream forever because it's so good. And I can never get enough of it. Keep it coming. I know you're watching this because you're always watching this. I'd like to give a shout out to all my local FGC friends. I know with your unreasonable sleep schedule, you're probably even watching this live, even though it's currently 6:30 a.m. where we live. And a very big one to Elegy, Mod Elegy, for always being there for me, always being in my stream watching even when nobody else was, and just being there in general. But yes, thank you to anybody who did watch. It's been a wonderful time running this game. I'm not going to be done running this game. If you haven't had enough of this game, you can definitely watch my stream soon. I'll probably be trying to improve this with some new improvements that I've found. I'm still quite far off a world record. It's not going to get that close. But, you know, a PB's a PB, and that's what really matters. We're actually almost at the end of the credits. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you to the GDQ team for having me. It's been a great time. Being online makes this a lot easier for a lot more people to get involved, and I'm really glad to see that has happened. And it's been a great event so far. It's going to continue to be a great event. You, everybody out there in the audience, you should stay tuned because there's a lot of great stuff coming up as well. Yep, thank you everybody for watching. It was a great run, great time. And be sure to stay tuned for all the games coming up. Have a great rest of your GDQ.
Thank you so much, Tea Party Cthulhu, for that hilarious run of typing of the dead. I had a great time, chat. I hope you did too. And we had a very, very generous $2,000 donation from Hemply coming in saying, this typing of the dead run is amazing. Also belated shout out to Vicus for the excellent environmental station alpha run earlier. Have a great rest of the event, everyone. And I could not agree more. Thank you so much for that extremely generous donation. Now, who likes, actually, we got a $20 donation from Phenomenon. There we go. Now I want a version of the House of the Dead movie in which they all have keyboards instead of guns. Somebody make that happen. And do you like no comment donation speedruns? Because I do. We have $100 from Anonymous with no comment, but thank you very much. We have $150 from Anonymous again with no comment, but thank you very much. $75 from Twiltie saying absolutely nothing, but thank you very much. $50 from Spherical Miracle with no comment. Thank you very much. $250 from Sarah the Green Ranger. No comment. Thank you very much. And no comment from this $500 donation from Trenton. Thank you very much. And now time for a haiku. We have $10 from Anonymous that says, a haiku. GDQ is hype. The games zip past in a flash. And cancer gets wrecked. Thank you all very much for all of those donations. I think no comment, but thank you very much is probably my favorite phrase to say. And let's check up on incentives really quick, because that's quite a bunch of donations. We have actually met the Make Arctic Cosplay as Sonic incentive for Sonic 4 Episode 2. I am very ready to watch my co-op partner play Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 with me while dressed, as Sonic. So thank you all very much for meeting that incentive. Our next incentive to really look at that's coming up is Slay the Spire, the bonus set seed silent run, which is at just over $7,000 out of the $15,000 that it needs. So definitely get your donations in for that. And of course, later on, there is the bonus game for Rocket League. If you want to unlock that bonus game, it's $100,000, but we've only raised just over $9,000 for that as well. So definitely keep those donations coming in. Still have plenty of time, but these runs go by really fast, so you never know. And we also had a $50 donation from Jonat saying, good luck to Argic and Amber. Argic's gonna need it. So much positivity in this place. Love. I am very much looking forward to poor Argic, and I know that Argic's not the only person who has worn a Sonic costume on stream. Not me, thankfully, but shout outs to Nico Hart for also wearing that very same costume. Ooh, we have $20 from Yesuan saying, so many good games in a row. I'm not getting anything done over the next 24 hours. Good luck, everyone. And that's absolutely true. There's so many good games, not just today, but all week. So make sure you check the schedule as well. All right, it looks like it's time to kick shell and eat pizza. And I don't know about you, chat, but I am all out of pizza. Coming up next, it's Crunan blazing through with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist. Good luck, Crunan.